Okay, friends, welcome everyone. Let us start our journey together today. If anyone would like to share your experiences since you have started your meditation journey, how it had impacted your life, that would be wonderful to hear. Anyone, kindly go ahead. Feel free to unmute yourself. Speak about how did meditation impacted you? What are the changes that you started to notice after starting the meditation practice? Or the other way around, why you still want to do meditation?
Good evening,
Yes,
everyone. This is
yeah,
Pratap here.
yes, please.
Uh, Basically, I've been doing on and off meditation right from my childhood days. But recently, I joined Birmingham Meditation Group, so which we are
Hmm.
nearly 40. We are nearing 40 days now. So, and on the top of it, I do join Madhuji's meditation 7 days and the 14 days program. So essentially, basically, the meditation has brought something discipline in my life, and the way I act and the way I behave with my family and friends has totally changed now.
Hmm.
In terms of at workplace, I'm able to take decisions much more, and I feel more calm and moving ahead.
Wonderful,
And
wonderful,
I would like to continue this meditation probably in the future of my life.
beautiful. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Pratap. Wonderful to hear that. Thank you. And congratulations for nearing your 40 days and joining so many meditation sessions. Congratulations for that.
Thank you. Can I ask doubts, or shall I ask at later on after the session?
Yeah, Q&A we go in the end, if that's fine with you.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Kumariji, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, namaste everyone. And I had been doing meditation on and off, not on and off. I used to do regularly with YouTube videos. But when the Zoom session started, I had been following the Light Workers group and this Beam meditation group during the afternoons. And the
Your voice
change
is not audible, Kumariji.
now. Now can you hear me? Still, it's bad. Hello.
Yeah, now yes.
Okay. Yeah, I had been doing meditation by following the YouTube videos from the last couple of years, but I didn't feel much any great change. But I used to feel a little bit calm, and then I used to flow with it. And then once the Zoom sessions started taking place, and I started attending the light workers group Zoom sessions initially, and then later I joined this Beam meditation group and a couple of other groups. And the change that I notice in myself is that I become more calm and I
Mhm.
accept things more easily. And then and there is no rigidness in me about anything, that I take everything as it comes, and no expectations. Not that I don't have any expectations, but I don't stick to my expectations and accept whatever comes my way. And that is the greatest change I think that I noticed in myself. And thank you again for your lovely support and nice meditations every day. Thank you.
Wonderful to hear that, Kumariji. Wonderful, wonderful changes and improvements.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you. Anyone else, friends, would like to share one last one and then we start our journey? What did the practice of meditation bring into your life?
Hi, Ram. And
Hi,
hello.
hi.
Yeah, I'm also from Birmingham group. Yeah, in this 35 days, it bring me so much change in my behavior with my kids. I used to be very strict to them, especially in morning times. They had to wake up, they had to drink water, they had to eat fruit like this. Now I'm not doing that to them. They are like free birds now. I don't know how much impact it brings on them, but I'm feeling more calmer, no stress, and mm, no anger in me, and no aches, anything. I feel that's good for me and for them too. They can, school time, they can also get some discipline to get up. Now they are doing their work themselves instead of depending on me. They're getting up, making their lunch boxes. I'm not doing anything for them, not even waking them up. They are doing everything for them. And also I'm also very happy about that. Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful to hear that. Change in us brings change everywhere around. Beautiful to.
Yes, that's true. And also whatever listenings and sharings I'm hearing in the group, I'm trying to apply that in my daily life. Like yesterday, uh, that wise story that really helped me living things instead of taking everything very serious and showing extra interest on artificial things. I'm trying to everything, whatever I was doing today, I was trying to let it go. It's okay. Always I am saying that in my mind. That gives me more calmer, and I feel like I'm relieved from something.
Beautiful. Beautiful to hear that.
Thanks for that,
Wonderful.
Madhu and Ram.
Thank you. Thank you to Malika ji from UK, who is let's say showering
Yes,
this
yes,
meditation to everyone.
yeah,
Wonderful.
we are very thankful to her too. Yes. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, friends. Meditation brings greater things into our lives. I don't say greater things, natural things into our lives. We are naturally here to be joyful, to be peaceful, and lot of wonderful things. So, with these wonderful experiences that we heard, let us start our journey today. Kindly cross your legs, take off your glasses if you are wearing any, clasp your hands, fingers into fingers, close your eyes. And let us become natural. Let us become fluid. Let us become flowing. Let us all together become the now. Nothing of the past is us in the now. Just like a newly born baby, just like we were all there. Awaiting a new experience, experiencing the now state. Become the baby, that kid, that newly born one, which we were. It knows nothing. Who is who? Nothingness. Always in the now. Only breathing. And completely witnessing. Only witnessing. No tags attached to everything that is being witnessed. In those states, no thoughts. Let us connect to that state. And being with your breath helps to be there. Anything off that state can be switched off in the now. It does not permit us to be a witness like that baby. It was our state some years ago, few years ago. Let us recall and re experience that state. Like a whiteboard, empty, just curious, just witnessing. Always in the now. Let's all re experience our babyhood, just born. Moment we connect, it's a rebirth process. Just like everything around is taken care for the baby, when we connect back to those states, the whole universe is simply an open book for us. Right things come as we witness at the right time. We don't know what it is when we witness as a baby. The same thing we do, we just witness with a complete openness, not expecting anything, not wanting to understand anything, just being. We all can simply connect to our own states of babyhood that we experienced. It was our experience. We know that that is part of our own experience. Just witnessing, beautifully observing, by just becoming one with the breath. Anything that comes in between, replace it with your babyhood. No analysis, no judgments, no wanting to understand on why. Simply remember your babyhood, back to your breath, become the witness. Let us all reborn again by connecting to our own experienced states of the babyhood. See that small baby that you know very well of. Your own self. Just witness. Just witness. Normal breath. Normal, natural breath. From breath to the states of our birth. Witness your breath. Let us all retreat slowly. Our awareness to our physical body and to the surroundings. And as we bring back our awareness, let us be grateful for our life as a whole. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now slowly place your hands over your eyes, my dear friends. Whenever you're ready, you may open your eyes and take off your hands. Kindly have a sip of water. Welcome back, friends. Hope the journey to our babyhood was wonderful. If anyone would like to share your experiences, kindly go ahead by unmuting yourself. Or if you have any question, kindly write it in the chat or you can unmute. Yes.
Thank you,
Your
Ramji.
voice is not audible, Pratapji.
Thank you, Ramji. It was a really wonderful
No, I don't
experience.
hear your voice. I see you're talking, but
Ram, we are able to hear.
hello? No, no voice is audible.
Me now? Hello?
Is my voice audible?
Yes, Ram, it
yes.
is on.
Whereas both are audible.
No, I don't hear anything. Let me try to change my mic, my speaker. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, now I hear you. Maybe probably that was my headset. Sorry. Yes, yes, Pratapji. Kindly go ahead.
Thank you very much for this wonderful journey. All these days, I've been doing meditation with the music. and this is the first time I've done as without music. It was taking me to much deeper state. I could feel vibrations just going from the phone. And to tell you frankly, I not yet. I haven't heard about the story, what you were talking. Actually, I'm not sure whether I was or not. I was just gone into deeper state, and then I felt like my head was wobbling, and I could see something like a whole earth or a large ball behind which a light was trying to come out of behind the earth. It was a really lovely experience. Thank you, Ramji.
Beautiful, beautiful. Wonderful to hear that.
I don't know how to explain that one, but it just came in front of my eyes, rather with my closed eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You know, we all have a visionary eye. You call it third eye, you call it Gnana Netra or whatever. So we can access the non-physical things through that eye, and you were able to connect to that energy today. Wonderful to hear that. Anyone else, friends? Nice to read your experiences, Swapnaji, Sankirt, Lakshmi, Balagaru, Madhuji.
So Ram, I was in deep state of meditation, but I didn't know part of it, whether I was in, sleep or, in meditation. I didn't know, but like almost like 10 minutes before I came into awareness, and then I could hear, your voice, or 5 minutes before. On and off, I was not, knowing, where I was. So I didn't know exactly, whether I was in sleep or in meditation.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, we just forget where we are when we are deeply connected. Yes.
Enjoyed. It was really nice.
Wonderful. Yes, we don't need music actually. Sometimes music is a disturbance to really connect to ourselves. And that is why I thought let's have a silence meditation, and happy to hear that you all also deeply connected to it. Nice to experiment that way.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else, friends? Any questions?
Ramji, can I ask?
Yes, yes, please.
Basically, deep meditation is something like a thoughtless state.
Yeah.
Every day we go to fall asleep every night. That is also a thoughtless state.
Yes.
So why are we receiving more energies in meditation rather than in sleep?
Okay, wonderful. So meditation is conscious sleep, and sleep is unconscious meditation. So sleep and meditation are the same. The only thin difference or thin line that that separates both of them is the consciousness, is the awareness. So anything that is done with awareness is much more experiential, is much more effective, is much more powerful. You just look into yourself.
when you eat or when you do anything with awareness, or when you're doing things without awareness, there is a huge difference. And it is the same difference with our sleep and meditation. Although they are the same, here you are aware and there we are not. Everything that we experience in meditation is also a part of the journey in the sleep. We come out of our body, we have the third eye experiences. But because we are not aware, that is not completely, let's say, becoming a conscious experience. So, being conscious and being aware brings huge difference, and that is why when we meditate and we are aware, we get more energies. Is that clear, Pratapji?
One doubt, Andy.
Yeah.
So basically, a deeper state is something like we completely lose of sight and audibility of the surroundings.
We start with the state of our thoughts, being conscious of the thoughts. Then we are aware with the breath, where we become a no thought state. And there we start to witness everything that just comes. It could be like your experience that you had now, or it could be, the journey starts there. So we reach a blank state and you just stay there and things will happen there. And the intention of meditation is not to experience something in that blank state, to reach that blank state, to reach that no thought state, to be with that breath and reach there. And everything unfolds in those states. It could be you see your past lives, or you come out of your body and travel to different dimension, or you hear, you see a master, or you hear some. So anything start to happen, you just witness. That becomes part of your conscious experience. But as I said, that is not the objective of meditation. Objective of meditation is just become a witness of your breath and be the witness by becoming your breath. That thing that is a part of your experience once you reach a no thought state. Just being a witness.
Thank you very much, Andy.
Thank you. Thank you, Pratapji. Any other questions, friends? I like to have more questions. Feel free.
Hi Ram, Lakshmi
Hi,
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, from couple of days, one question was pondering into my mind, like how do we define achievement? So, like, I'll just explain. I mean, I'll just put all the things what is coming to my mind. So, achievement with respect to like a individual person is like if they set their any goal and if they achieve that, that's an achievement. But here I'm talking about something which is related to materialistic world. Say for example, Aishwarya Rai, she win the like she won okay, any other film actor or anyone who has achieved something and they have been awarded or given a title like a Nobel Prize winner for an author or any kind of activity or task that they have performed. So, but we also say that do not get attached to the materialistic thing. So I'm really very much perplexed or confused. Like, how do we define the achievement? Achievement, when it comes to spiritual life, I see there is a different set of achievement or a set of goals. But when it comes to materialistic life, there are different goals. So,
So,
so
achievement is nothing as a destination, right? It is just like a signpost in your journey.
hmm, it's not a destination, but yes, it is a signpost in a journey. But when we say that we should not get attached to the materialistic things, should we set those goals, like to
Okay,
achieve
I got it.
something? Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So basically, it is like this. It is a paradox. Yeah. So you have to have a goal, but you don't need to have a goal, which means when we look from the aspect of not getting attached. Yes.
Mm.
So we have taken life because we have a life purpose. We have designed our own life. And in this life purpose is not just one. We just want to experience many things, right? So that life purpose drives us to certain things to experience, and that could be, certain people are born with a life purpose of being the greatest artist, and that drives them to certain goals. Yeah.
Mm.
So when we look from that perspective, you have a goal to be the best artist, a best actor, because that drives your soul. But then you should not be attached to that particular thing, because when you get attached to certain goal, you will not experience it. Rather, you go behind it and you lose the whole essence of it in the end. Or rather, you go beyond certain things.
Mm.
So when you practice, let's say, witnessing things by the practice of meditation, you very clearly draw a line as you experience certain thing, not completely getting attached to it, or rather get stuck to a particular experience. You keep flowing. So you have to have a goal, but you're
Mm.
not attached to that goal.
Okay. Yes. And now I'm clear. Like we need to identify what skills we have, and then try to set the goal and work towards it. That becomes your like purpose of the life,
Yes,
rather than running behind something for the sake of getting something.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
So there is a huge, like, we don't set our goals by looking at other things.
Mm.
Yeah. So when we look at materialistic things, you don't run behind them, but you do run behind things because that is something driving from inside you, because that is part of your life purpose.
Mm. So all these achievers, whomever we see, so are all because of their life purpose only, or because of their previous life karmic things only they are able to achieve?
Mostly yes.
Okay.
Mostly yes, Lakshmi ji. So the purpose of life drives people to achieve things. Even if somebody don't want to do anything, the purpose of life would not let them to sit silently, because the nature keeps on reminding, keeps on following that you are here to how do you say, it keeps on guiding, it keeps on bringing you to that point that you are there to do these things some way or the other. So that is how people get inspired, or people keep doing things, because the purpose is behind them. And
Mm.
they are behind their purpose later. So majority of the experiences people undergo, it is because they wanted or they have planned them to undergo. Yes, there is a free will always. So people do steer off from their life purposes, but then they realign as they move out of this physical body, and they look upon their life and they say, well, this is what I wanted to achieve when I planned my life at the beginning, and I could not achieve them. So I will reschedule things.
Okay.
I'm now reading a wonderful book. I do recommend everyone to read, because this topic that you have referred to also explains in that, because we cannot see things just from the aspect of one life. There is a lot of things behind it. Just like when we see a movie, we do not understand when a particular event or particular scene comes up, what is behind it. But the director knows it, because the director is seeing the full picture when he's doing every single scene. And that single scene is just like an aspect of a life, or could be one full life. But in order to see the full movie, in order to understand the full movie, we have to understand the full storyline of the soul. So there is this beautiful book, Journey of the Souls, by Michael Newton. He had done a lot of research as a past life regression therapist. And in this book of Journey of Souls, he is explaining 29 case studies of life between lives. What happens when one dies? What are various things the soul undergoes? And then when we read these, we do understand when a particular phase of reviewing everyone's life comes, how it happens, why it happens, then what the soul undergoes, how it reschedules. When we read these things, we get a clarity about a lot of things that we look around in this world, and even what is happening within our life. So this question about achievement, why and how we get attached, all these things get clarified also when we read these wonderful books. And meditators, for that reason, must read these books.
Okay. Yes, thank you, Ram. And one more question, like you had shared one link of Ayappa Pindi's
Yeah.
interview, right? So I was referring to few more, like he was also explaining like his guru is taken birth for as a son in this life.
Mhm.
And also I was a bit curious to understand, like as a parents, they are still nurturing the kid by teaching something. When we already know that the master is reborn again, do we need to nurture the kid again and again, like other kids, like nurturing the kid in the sense like teaching discipline, teaching good habits, and making them to read lot of books? So if I already know that the master is born, and master we know that master knows many things, do we still need to nurture the kid?
So
It's just
there
sorry
is
to
a
take the example, but this was a
oh, that's a
thought which
beautiful
arised for me when I was looking at that interview.
that's a beautiful example to take, Lakshmi ji. So
Yeah.
there is a huge difference when we know things, in the way we do things when we know the things. In the same interview, he was Ayappa, sorry, Ayappa was referring that don't call me dad, call me Ayappa.
Correct. Hmm.
Yeah. So when you know certain things, the way you live life is completely different. Yes, as a kid, there are certain still needs for the kid. It does not mean that Master Amara, in his lifetime, if he was a, how do we say, nirahari for many days, you don't let the kid by not feeding. It is not the essence. It's about the wisdom, right?
Hmm.
So the way you, or let's say the way they take care of that particular soul is completely different. The soul decides what it wants and they just let it happen. So you take the model of even vaccinations. That was a nice example. Yeah. So at the same time, nurturing is also it's completely different, because you know that there is a great soul that had taken that body.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, Ram. I think these are the two questions which I had. But I'm really happy for this question and answer session. And
Yes.
yeah,
I
and
also like.
I'll be waiting for this. And I like the silent meditation. It helps me to get more deeper into myself and explore myself more.
Wonderful, wonderful, Lakshmiji. Happy for these sharings that comes through these questions. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Sankirt?
Hi, sir.
Hi, sir.
For Lakshmi Madam, first question when she asking, I got one answer.
Please,
In
please.
materialistic world, achievement is certified by others. In spiritual world, achievement is certified by ourselves. That answer I got to tell us.
Yes, even even I had this thought, because in spiritual life we are happy with ourselves, but when it comes to materialistic world, it is like given by somebody else, but
Others.
somebody else will identify that by that achievement, right? For example, like we are with all the electricity in today, with all the lights and bulbs, like early many years ago people were leading life with a lamp, but that achievement, because of the light was introduced, the bulb electricity was introduced, we are leading a good life. So that is an achievement for, and that was awarded, and people remember him because of that achievement, right?
Yes, yes, no. I am just telling what I got. That's it.
No. Yeah, but thanks for
In
that. But these are the doubts which was coming in my mind, and I was thinking like we to get it clarified. Yeah, and obviously these things, I think when we discuss only, we get the answers when we start discussing, and that answers will be lying within ourselves. But only thing is, it has to be, it has to come out, and we have to discuss.
yes, madam, correct. Because of your question, that thought for me, I was thinking, I just that float for me. Because of your question, that I was thinking like that sentence just floated in me myself. I should thank you
Good.
also that time.
And you are always you explain with an example, so that is very much appreciated. Yeah, thank you.
Yes,
Wonderful,
that's it.
Sankirt. Thank you. So, Lataji, you were asking here, is meditation only thing should we do in this life to get moksha? So, Lataji, what is moksha for you? If you can unmute yourself. Or if you want to type.
Yeah, Ram, like just now Lakshmi said, karma from past life, get people things achieve in this life, like that.
So,
like achieving, maybe getting good life in next, next life.
So just to have, so let's say to clear off the past karmas and to have a better life coming
Yes.
up. That's
Yes.
moksha for you.
I not exactly, but maybe similar way. Yeah.
Okay. So, there are many things that one can do to understand things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are we trying to achieve in anything we do is to have a better clarity.
Yeah.
Why do we go to school? Okay, or college. Okay, we want to learn, we want to earn, or whatever it is. But in the end, we are seeking clarity of things that we did not know. So when we go there, we get a clarity.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
And through that clarity, other things happen. But
Yeah.
basically, it starts with clarity. So the
Okay.
intention of meditation is also basically that, to gain clarity.
Okay.
Clarity on why things are happening, why we are here.
Okay. Yep.
So when we gain that clarity, we do what we are really here in this body to do. You gain that clarity.
Okay. Is not anything like we should do particularly, like go and help any poor people or any teach kids or give books to kids whoever can't afford. Is
Everything. It can be
everything.
billion things, billion possibilities. We have 7.2 billion people, and not all are doing the same thing. They are not here to do the same things.
Okay. Yeah.
So there are billion possibilities why you are here. There are billion possibilities why I am here.
Okay.
So we need to gain the clarity.
Yeah.
And to gain the clarity, meditation is the path. Is the
Yeah,
easiest path.
Yeah, we can do it in conscious way. Yeah. That's
Yes.
what.
So you gain your own, we all are in this physical body equally with the same tools.
Yeah.
Okay. So nature, universe did not give more tools to me to gain the clarity than anyone else. Each one of us are equally equipped.
True. Yeah.
And meditation had been one of the ways, one of the easiest ways through many other masters' practices, their experiments. And they said, hey, you want to gain clarity? Close your eyes and just observe your breath. You have it with you. Drop everything you know, and you will see light. Light means clarity, not light means we will start to see light. You will gain clarity.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. There is master within you that is awaiting to be heard.
Yeah.
So just keep your mobile silent, which is our mind, then you will hear, then you gain clarity.
Okay. Yeah, I understood. Yeah.
And that clarity gives that clarity will also lets us realize what is beyond life. If you call your moksha to have a better life, you have a clarity there. What should I be doing in order to have a better life? Or what is it that I did? Why I'm having these things in this particular life? Or what should be I be doing in order to come out of this cycle of life and birth? Or let's say life and death, if it is so.
Yeah.
Everything is just there.
Okay. I understood. Yeah.
Now, there are so many wonderful things. Our breath, becoming conscious of breath, does not just stop of having clarity. There are wonderful experiences. third eye visions, out of body travels, various dimensions, so many masters out there just waiting for us. So many things. As we keep experiencing these things, we gain clarity over clarity and clarity. There is no end.
Mm. Yeah.
We are all just the mirror images of the God self. So what God can understand, we are capable of understanding. And the
Yeah.
tool is to have that clarity by just dropping our mind.
Yeah, basically you get inner strength to drive yourself in right path. Is that what?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
The more we sit in with our breath,
Yeah.
the more um, uncluttered we become. And the more uncluttered we become, the more easier it becomes for us to understand everything. Because we naturally become, open. We naturally open our doors for higher understandings or simple understanding, not higher understanding. These are all simple things to understand.
Yes, true. Yeah.
We become simple, so we become open to understand simple things.
Yeah. I got it.
Wonderful
And
question, Lataji.
I have another question.
Please.
Like when you do meditation, sometimes I think I'll go fall asleep. I don't know why, but I sometimes I feel, but I mean, I don't know, but I think, do we still get energies like
Yes.
cosmic energies into?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it is a quite normal experience that we fall asleep. There are two basic reasons. One is because our physical body is pretty much trained that when it is so much tired, to slip into sleep.
Yeah.
So the moment we relax and maybe we are stressed during the day, it
Yes.
slips into sleep for some time and then it gets back. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the other second reason is, as we said earlier for Pratapji's question, that there is a very thin line between our sleep and meditation, which is our awareness.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as we become closer to a no thought state, that is the state we also reach before we slip into sleep.
Yeah.
So our body thinks, or our being thinks, okay, so this is the state I daily reach just before going to sleep. Then, because that is what is in our experience, it also tends to sleep, go into those states of sleep. And that thin line of awareness is what we practice as we keep doing meditation, if it is the second case. So the
Yeah.
moment we are slipping into sleep, we say, hey, I'm not here to sleep. I'm here to observe my breath.
But only thing is I'm enjoying that. I don't know, but I
Yes,
feel
yes.
very right after that 40. I keep music after
Yeah.
that 40 minutes. I feel like I got lots of energy. I wondered whether I got really got into sleep or I was meditating. I don't know, but
Yeah.
after I was more energetic, more fresh. But every day I'm sitting for that to sleep. I think, I don't know, but it's sleep or we call it in anything, but I don't know. Yeah.
Now, the moment you sit in meditation, you are
Yes.
doing the right thing. What happens in that is always it's not of our concern. The
Okay.
more and more we sit, the more and more, if the first reason or the second reason, because the
Yeah.
first reason, if it is because we are tired, the more
Yes.
we do meditation, we gain energies that slowly we don't get tired during the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we
Especially.
get tired because we are thinking a lot.
Yes. Yes.
As we practice meditation, we become aware of our thoughts. So automatically the thoughts density during the day reduce. So we get less stressed. So we tend to fall asleep in meditations less.
Okay. Yeah.
If it is the second reason that we lose the awareness, that thin line between meditation and sleep, as we keep practicing, we become more and more aware. So we don't fall asleep. Automatically happens, naturally happens.
Okay, Ram. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lata.
Yes, Ram, I want to add with Lataji's question, whether it is a deep state of meditation or a sleep. Even I have experienced this, but I clearly identify which is sleep, which is a deep state. So for me, in my experience, if I get into sleep, also some thoughts keep running in my mind, but when I get into the deep state of meditation where I do not hear anything and it's completely blank, and that is where the thoughtless mind. So I do not get any thoughts and it's completely blank, and I feel more energized if I am into that state of mind where it is a thoughtless state, and I feel more energized. If I'm sleeping, like if I get into a sleep state, and though it is 45 minutes of meditation, I do not feel so much refreshed. I do not get so much of energy. So this is a difference which I have noticed when in my own experience.
Wonderful, wonderful, Lakshmi.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And even in meditation, if I get into sleep, I'm pretty uncomfortable, and then I, like, in between we try to waken up ourselves that I have to start doing meditation. But when we get into the deep state of meditation, then it is like once that cycle is complete, only we will get our awareness and we will come to this physical world. So this is a difference which I have noticed. And I am
Wonderful.
not comfortable in sleeping in meditation. So every now and often, every 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I'll become conscious and I'll think that, okay, I have to meditate, and that spoils the entire meditation.
Yeah.
So,
There,
yeah.
there is only one thing I would say, Lakshmi ji. Even
Yes.
if you notice after 5 minutes that you had slipped into sleep, accept
Mm,
that. Know that it is pretty common
mm,
as in the part of the journey.
and
So
continue.
as you accept that and embrace it,
Mm,
it becomes even a deeper session the following, let's say, as you continue. That's
okay.
fine that's fine that it happens. It's okay that sometimes we slip into sleep.
Mm, yep. Okay.
Yeah. Don't take hard on yourself. It's fine. It's fine. Um,
Yeah.
then
And that's the
joyfully
only
you get back.
mantra.
Yeah,
Do
joyfully
not.
you get back.
Yes, yes. Do not take life seriously.
No,
It's fine. So that
for
that
sure.
one
Also,
mantra every time we have to keep repeating.
yes, never take meditation seriously,
Yeah, yeah.
but do
Anything
meditation.
in, yeah.
Yes, do meditation seriously, which means find your time and do it.
Sit for
But
it,
in meditation, don't take it serious.
and do not try to have an expectations that I need to experience something like this, something like that. No.
Yeah.
The moment we start expectations, then everything is gone for toss. We do not achieve what we want.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
The basically we are here to enjoy.
Correct, correct.
So the
Yes.
moment we stick tags like anything that I want from meditation, we steer off from the basicness of beingness.
True.
So wonderful. Anyone else, friends? Okay. Okay then. So couple of announcements for tomorrow, friends. So tomorrow morning we have Lakshmi ji guiding us in the morning meditation session together with Master Pavani, who will be starting the session with her divine voice, and then we will be guided by Lakshmi ji into the session. And tomorrow evening we have Master Yana session. So this is for today, and I wish you all wonderful time ahead till we connect back. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Thank you.